Alright, let's make sure that we are sound check. It looks like that's working. So let's get started here. We're going to get started at 4 o'clock, but I wanted to get live, get everything going. So while we wait, we can start the music, and we'll get started here around 4 o'clock. Alright, let's get started here. We're going to get started here a little bit early. Let me do something. Alright, let's get started here. Okay, not sure what that's about, but now we're good on TikTok, we're good on YouTube. Let's talk about Bitcoin. It's a little bit earlier stream than normal, but we're still going live. Bitcoin right now in a downtrend. I started using Gonfans the other day, and I really think it helps. So we topped out perfectly at $50,538. I said I think we're going to 51.2. I still think that's in play, but short term it looks like we're going to be topping out here around $50,000 or a little bit higher. And I think if I zoom out to like the 6-hour chart on Bitcoin, we had an upsloping, was it support? Yes, it was. Although it kind of got invalidated here, you got back above it. So it's still kind of validated, but I think it's about to probably be invalidated again. Let me just extend it a little bit. So if you break this support, the next support would be the horizontal support of $47,000, which I do think that would hold. Like the 1 hour, the 6-hour chart saying we are going to go lower, according to Gonfans at least. But I just don't see us breaking $47,000. We could, but I don't see it happening on Bitcoin. So I see probably what will happen is you retest 47K and get a bounce there. Yeah, so that's what I think will happen with Bitcoin. So right now, you are probably going to go down several more $1,000s, another 2,500 down to 47K. That's kind of what I'm thinking for Bitcoin. If you guys have any coins you want me to look at, let me know. Let's look at ACH. This is the same thing. We're probably going to go a little bit lower. If 12 cents doesn't hold, your next support is going to be 11.3. Yeah, that's the next support. The GON fans are telling you you're going to go lower. And if we go to super small time frames, 1 minute, though, is saying we could be reversing. So maybe 12 cents is a reversal point for ACH. We'll see. The 3 minute is saying you should be reversing with that wick low. That was down to 11.5, which was probably a few hours ago. Ever since then, it's saying you're now in an uptrend on that. But that's probably about to be invalidated if you break through 11.9. So that's really close to being invalidated here. Let's see what the 5 minute's saying. I think I just moved something. Didn't want to do that. 5 minutes is saying you're still in a downtrend. So super small time frames are saying ACH could be at a down at a support, and we could be reversing. So we'll see what happens. I do know 12 is support. If we break that, 11.3 would be next. And if we break 11.3, you're going to 10. If you go to 10, it's probably going to be over for this uptrend on ACH, which I don't want to hear. But personally, I have my stop loss on ACH at 10.5. So it's not a very tight stop loss at all, because I don't think you go below 11.3. And if you do, it's going to get pretty bearish on ACH. Actually, if you break 11.3, I should probably move my stop loss up to like 10.8 or something, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, ACH is looking short term. You could go lower, but I think you're probably at a support right here at 12. So we'll see what happens. If you break 12, then 11.3 would be next. If you can hold 12, then I think you retest 14. And if you break 14, this thing is going to go parabolic. Sorry about that. If you break 14 on ACH, this coin will go parabolic. And let's go back to the 1 hour chart on ACH. The Bollinger Bands, though, on ACH are saying, this is Clover. So even the smaller time frames, like a 5 minute chart, you're getting traditional buy signals. Let's go to the 15 minute chart. Bollinger Bands are saying it's a buy in the 15 minute chart. So I do think ACH is probably at a bottom around right here. But yeah, if you break 14 cents, I think you go back to all-time highs, which was around 20 cents. For some reason, I had a resistance drawn at 17 cents, but I think that was just a wick, so I think the all-time high was 20 cents. I think you go back to 20 cents on ACH if you break 14 cents, and it would probably take maybe a day for that to play out. It's not going to be one hour candle that goes straight to 20 cents, but I do think if you break to 14 cents, you're going to have a parabolic move probably within 24 to 48 hours to 20 cents. That's kind of what I'm thinking on ACH. But 14 cents is a major resistance line that you have to get above. So, like I said, we're back above 12 cents, so we'll see what happens here. So, yeah, I think the uptrend, short-term uptrend on ACH would be invalidated if you break 11.9, and then you would probably have a short-term downtrend to 11.3 then. But, yeah, okay, I've harped enough on this one. Let's go over to Clover. This thing is not looking good. The Bollinger Bands right now on the 1 hour chart for Clover are saying it's a sell. It is below that $1.65 resistance level that we have. Actually, I think that's closer to $1.70 to be honest with you. But you're below that resistance line between $1.65 and $1.70. And let's go to the 15-minute chart on Clover. The 15-minute chart is saying everything is a sell. But I will say this, according to the GON fans, you have been in an uptrend ever since we basically went down to, I think it was $1.47 at the lowest we went down to. So on that time frame, you're in an uptrend, and we should be going up. It might take a few days, few weeks for this to play out, but on the smaller time frames, according to GON fans, it looks like we're going up. It's a new indicator they started using. It's actually pretty accurate if you look at different time frames and different charts. But so yeah, different indicators. One saying it's a sell, one saying it's a buy. So I personally would rely more on, and I would trust GON fans more than I would trust these indicators that are saying it's a buy or a sell. I'm actually going to be deleting these eventually when I get off the stream. I thought I did delete them, and then I guess I was on. Yeah, I deleted them on here. I guess it didn't transfer over to here, but I will be deleting them here too because I don't really trust these buy and sell indicators as much as I trust these GON fans. Plus, it kind of clutters up my chart with this many indicators. So Clover, I think you've probably hit your bottom at $1.50 and you are going to go higher. Short term, you could retest $1.50, but I don't really see you breaking $1.50 one ever again. Well, not at least not until the bear market. I could be wrong on that, but I think probably Clover's at a bottom as well. So let's. Do you think? So thank you, Eric, for saying you like the music. Appreciate it. Let's go look at farm now. I don't know why my computer is being so slow. The 1 hour chart for farm is saying that's a bottom, which is really, really bullish. You were saying that's a bottom at 235. I was calling for 225 on farm, but I think farm has hit its bottom at 235. Although you're only $6 higher. So actually, if you go much lower here on the 1 hour Ganfeng, you get that this will be invalidated. So actually, I should maybe take that back, and I don't want to speak too early. If you break basically 240, you're probably going to actually continue down to 225 because if you go like a few bucks lower, you're going to be below this uptrend, according to Ganfeng at least, which would be bad, and then you're probably going to revisit 225 like I originally thought. But if you can stay above 240, you probably won't see 225 on farm. So we'll see what happens on that. It'll probably take another hour or two to play out to see what happens. But yeah, because on the 15-minute chart right now, according to Ganfeng, you're basically below that support. So 225 on farm is actually still very possible. Let me know if you guys want. Okay, we didn't look at CRO yet. Coinbase. Who knows what's going on with my charts? Whoa, okay, so this isn't really good for you, Eric. It is saying right now on the 1 hour chart, I mean, if you're holding long term, you're fine. 1 hour chart is saying it is a sell. So if you're trading crypto coin, maybe a good time to get out. And it was basically calling for a top at 16 cents. And what are we sitting at right now? Sitting at 15.9. So not much lower, but maybe, a few percent, 5% lower maybe. I don't know exactly how much of that was. But yeah, going a little bit lower. Let's go see what the smaller time frames are saying. Smaller time frames called that top there at 16.037, and now the 15-minute chart is saying it's a buy, and Bollinger Bands are saying it's a buy, but the Ganfeng are saying you're still in the downtrend. But I think if you get it back above 16, which your local high was here just a few hours ago, I should say, then the Ganfeng will be invalidated, and I think then you continue higher. Your ultimate target of resistance would be, I know it's a little resistance here, 16.5 cents, but the major resistance that I don't think we could get above a few months ago in this bull run was 20 cents on crypto coin. So if you get above 20 cents, then you're going to go up to 23 cents on crypto coin. So then it'd be bullish. But basically, if you want to be bullish right now, you would need to get above 16 cents again. And the 0.5 fib I have is at 17.8 cents, almost 18 cents. So, and the 618 golden pocket would be exactly at 20 cents. So I do think you see 20 cents within a week or two, maybe a little longer for that to play out. But Bitcoin gets back above 51K and we go parabolic. This is going to go well past 20 cents, probably to $1 at some point in this bull run. So long term looking very good. Maybe short term it's going to be pretty bearish unless you can get back above 16 cents. Okay. And then you also said STMX. What is that? STMX. Let's look. That's on Binance, I guess. I think I've looked at this. Maybe not. So the daily chart is saying this is a major sell on STMX. Let's go to the smaller time frames. 4 hour chart is saying it's locally topped out as well, when top out point was basically 3.6 cents. Let's go to the 1 hour chart to see if it's still saying the same thing. 1 hour chart saying the same thing. 15-minute chart saying the same thing. So I would say this is not a good time to get into this, but let me go back to the daily chart and see where we have supports on the way down, to see where maybe this downtrend would stop. Although maybe it's not in a downtrend, but all time frames are saying you probably need to cool off here. So I guess I have looked at this before. You have support well below a penny. You have a little bit of support there at 1.5 cents. I'll make that red for support. My computer's being very slow, so bear with me. And then you have resistance at 8.5 cents, and if this becomes resistance, then that would be, you basically got rejected off of 3.5 cents. So let's go to the 6-hour chart to see if we can find more support on a smaller time frame. Yeah, I would say this is, even the Bollinger Bands on the 6-hour chart is saying we're overbought, or yeah, overbought. I would be very careful about getting in here. If you want to get in, look for 3 cents to be support. If that's not support, which we're very close to 3 cents, so I don't know if 3 cents would hold. Otherwise, you have major support at 1.5 cents. If it goes back to 1.5 cents, I would say that's a great time to load up on this. But right now, just be cautious if you can get in. I would try to put maybe a limit order at 3 cents and a tight stop loss at like 2.9 or something like that, so that if 3 cents doesn't hold, you're not trying to catch a falling knife and you minimize your losses. But I would say Clover looks more bullish right now than STMX. That is StormX, okay. Did I look at the wrong chart? I don't think so. I thought this isn't on Coinbase. I thought it was. I thought StormX was on Coinbase. Maybe not. Alright, so that's kind of what I got for you guys. Yeah. I guess I'll see you guys Wednesday for our next live. Until then, trade safe, and hopefully ACH can stay above 12 cents and retest 14 cents as resistance, because if we break 14 cents, it's going to go parabolic. So we'll see. And then, of course, Clover has to stay, I think I said, above 16 cents. So those are levels you have to watch out for. I will see you guys Wednesday. Until then, trade safe.